Well, hey family, this is Darlene. Wanted to thank you for stopping by the Jury by BDK YouTube channel. I know you didn't come here for a sermon. So here's the video, and we'll talk soon.
Well, hey family, happy Friday. This is Darlene. I'm getting ready to make some bracelets, and I am going to be using some of the hand painted beads. These are 10 millimeter. So I'm going to be using some of these and also some of the checker beads, some of the black beads, and I think I'll use some of these bone beads too. And I'm going to go ahead and use this piece as the focal. It's a big piece, but I'm going to see what it'll look like matched up with these beads. You got to make sure it's lined up exactly. There we go. So you can put the cord in, so that should be perfect. Yep. I love the multicolor like this, so we're going to go ahead and start with our little 10 millimeter beads. And these beads are available on my website. And so far, this is what it's going to look like. And then we're going to go ahead and put some of the checker beads on here. Like that. I like that already. And then I'm going to separate with a bone bead. And then I want to use one of the black beads. I hope the hole is big enough. If not, we just won't be able to use them. And it looks like we won't be able to use them because the hole is too small. So that means the hole is a 1 millimeter. And that's okay. We'll just keep on using different beads that we got laying up here. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. I hope everybody is ready for the weekend. We are already at Friday. And that's what that looks like. And then we're going to go ahead and use another one of our hand painted beads. 10 millimeter. And then that's what that looks like. Cool stuff. I like that. I was been watching. I kind of watch the news on and off. I don't just sit and watch news. I kind of pick up little clips and stuff here and there, especially since the fire is close to here in San Diego, and that's really pretty. And it's more towards East Lake, which is south of where I am, and which is not too far away at all. So I've been kind of close to the phone, just kind of paying attention to the news and stuff, because you just don't never ever know. And I'm like, one day we're watching everything from a distance, and then before you know it, something is up close and personal to you. It's like, oh my God. And you can't tell me that that's really pretty. That things are just happening by happenstance. I don't believe that. I really think there is a situation causing the situation. I don't think this stuff is just happening just to be happening. Um, I think we all know better than that. It just don't look right. I was telling my niece and a couple other people, I like that. I really like this. I was telling my niece and a couple other people in conversation that if you think about buildings, when they need to tear down a big building, that has multiple floors to it, what do they generally do? They have to strategically place bombs to blow the oh, that's real pretty, to blow the building down, so that it will come down just a straight boom, straight down, as opposed to, if they don't strategically do it, the building could just fall to the left or to the right, or whatever, right? So they have to strategically place those bombs. And then I was saying to them, if you look at what the situation is, it almost looks like everything is strategically doing what it's doing, So I'm like, that don't even make no sense the way everything is for what's going on now in California. That is really pretty. I really, really like this. So I'm just like, man, it's a lot going on, and we only at the beginning of the year, so I can imagine what is going to go on in the upcoming year and years. It's a lot going on. So I am using a couple of wood beads right here just to add a little extra color. And then let's go ahead and use another one of these little beads. And I think we can get away with one more. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. Very nice. Very, very nice. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put one more of the wood beads on here. And then the hole it's not the biggest hole, but I should be able to, I think I want to use a bead that has a bigger hole. Because I like to tie it all down and then pull the cord through. So I could use a bead, something like this. And that would only mean that I'm going to take this bead off, the bone bead. I'm going to use this bead, which has a really big hole. And then that should work out perfectly. Oh, yeah. So that all matches real perfect. That's perfect. And then we'll go ahead and tie it off. Pulling it nice and snug, not too tight, but tight enough. Even though I pre-stretched the cord, at some point the cord does loosen up. So when it loosens, I don't want it to get too loose to where whoever is wearing it, they can't wear it anymore. I'm going to tie one more time. And then we'll go ahead and cut off the extra. Out right there. And then you can see we got that nice big knot. And we're going to pull it. Hopefully we can get it right in this bead. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that's snug. I'm going to have to pull it in a little bit more. Okay. Oh, wow. This is really pretty. Very different. I like this with the focal point right here. Very pretty. And then let's see if we can make another one to go with it. That'll be a sister. And I'm going to use just the 8mm beads, the lighter ones, so I can use some of the black beads. And I'm going to start it off with one of the hand-painted beads. These are 8mm. I'm sorry, 10mm. And then that's what that looks like. And then how about we use some of the checker. And bracelets are really quick to put together, especially if you know which beads you're going to use. So that's what that looks like. Let's check our phone because they be sending emergency notices through. And then we're going to go ahead and put a black bead on here. And now I can use them because I'm using a 1mm cord. And then that's what that looks like. So this will be a matching bracelet. We use another hand-painted bead. Ooh, yeah, I really like these. And then, how about we use a bone bead so to match with the sister bracelet. And then on top of it, it has been extra cold. I don't know if it's just me that's cold like this, or it's just cold. I'm like, man, it is really, really cold. Like, I mean, like freezing cold. Like, this don't even make no sense. And I guess it's January, so maybe it should be cold like this. I don't know. I don't remember it ever being this cold. But maybe that's just me. But there's a whole lot of unusual things that are going on. So God only knows. And then we're going to use another black bead. Put another one on this side. And then I like the way that looks for the sister. And then I'll go ahead and use some more of the hand painted beads. And then let's use another black bead, another hand painted bead, another black bead, and then we'll go to the opposite side, and then we'll use another black bead. And then that's the thing too, I don't watch a lot of news, but here lately I've been having to watch a lot of news. I'm like just kind of having to stay up on top of things. I'm like, man, it's just crazy the way stuff is going on. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on that don't even make no sense. It's like if you got me watching news every day, not all day, but enough to know. I always watch enough to know what's going on. But I mean, it's a little bit more than what I would like to be consuming because I don't like to just be watching news like that, just everything on repeat. But the sad thing is, the way everything is, it is just always something going on. That is really pretty. It's just always something going on to where you got to just stay on top of it. It's like it makes no sense. But if you think about it, the more things go on, the more money a lot of these corporations, make. Not only just corporations, just people, period. YouTubers and like everybody, because people are creating content. And then I'm going to just go ahead and tie it. And then one more. And then we're going to go ahead and cut off that extra. And then that there, we're going to pull it in that little small hole. And then that's good stuff. So then, these are really pretty, right? Really, really, really nice. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put, I am going to put a charm on here. Maybe one of the little beads. So this is an actual bead, and I just turned it into a charm. And then we'll just go ahead and put it on here. This one. And then we'll put one on the other bracelet. Let's do a Buddha head on this one. Just a cute, easy, two-piece bracelet set. It's always harder to pull this when it's the 1.5. Okay. Oh yeah, this is really pretty, right? Very, very pretty. The beads are what make it, just really pretty. So these beads here are hand painted 10 millimeter. These are on the website. There's a link in the description down there if you're interested in grabbing a couple of those. And then Oh, wow. And this right here is 15 gauge aluminum wire. And I went ahead and mixed 3 colors in. And then there's a video on here showing how to make the wire spacers. So if you want, oh, and also the Buddha head, there's a link down there to purchase those. How pretty, right? Very easy, simple, really, really nice. But anyway, Darlene and I for Jerk by BDK. You guys stay safe out there, stay prayed up, and I hope you got a really nice weekend plan to do something with the family or just relax and just make life happen. Enjoy because we know not what a day may bring. And guess what? We'll talk.